know it's just one game, but what were your impressions of DeAndre out there, and how does he kind of impact you guys, especially at the defensive end?
Yeah, like you said, it's first game, so he got to get used to it. But I feel like he did a great job, fit in real well. Um, I feel like there wasn't really like a hiccup or anything with him being in the lineup, and I feel like that's a great sign so far. And more games we play, I feel like the more comfortable he'll get.
You look to be really assertive early on tonight. Are you finally feeling back to where you were before the calf and such?
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, that's kind of my goal these past few games is just being assertive and aggressive early and maintaining that energy throughout the whole entire game.
There.
Evan, Kenny used the word dominating to describe your performance tonight. Did you feel that way out there, the way you were going?
Yeah, I feel like on both ends, it wasn't just offense or just defense tonight. I feel like both ends I was being active, being aggressive, and making plays. So.
And then just the defensive effort right out of the gate. They only made 2 field goals in that first quarter. Can you remember a better defensive quarter for you guys as a team than that first quarter?
Probably not, but yeah, I mean, first quarter was great. We were in our spots, making it tough on them, doing our defensive scheme, and then I feel like second quarter kind of slipped since we were doing so well with it, but we just got to stay consistent with that.
Mike?
When you have to play your first game with a guy like DeAndre, Kenny said it's going to take him a good amount of time to figure out what lineups he works best with, chemistry, all that. From a player standpoint, how long does it take to gel with a new guy who's entering potentially starting lineup?
I hooped with him a little bit throughout the summers and stuff like that, so we already had like a prior relationship and tie as well. So there's a few guys on the team that already had that connection, and so for us it might be a little faster, but for other teammates it might be a little slower. We don't know, but I don't think it takes too long for us, and just how our team is and how our camaraderie is. I feel like we just bring each other together and it should be fast.
6 assists tonight, Evan. Coach talked about your improvement from last season as a passer to this season. How have you been able to kind of process and read the defense so much quicker that's led to these short rolls, kickouts, all that that's led to the assist totals this year?
I feel like the biggest thing is just me attacking first, looking for my shot first, and from there just reading the defense on how they react. And I feel like I did a good job of that tonight, catching in the pocket, attack first, and if it wasn't there, kick out for a 3.
Nate?
Hey, Evan, you mentioned the team's camaraderie. I know that's been a big deal for you guys all season. Because you have that personal relationship with DeAndre, how do you think he's going to fit in with the locker room and everything you have going on in there?
I think so far he's fitting great, just being himself. We're going to be ourselves, and the more we're around him, I feel like bonds will grow more and more. And but yeah, so far it's been great.
And just in terms of what he brings to the table as a player, the position or positions he can play, like what do you think is the main way you'll be different with him on board?
I think just his big body, big frame. So him being able to switch 1 through 4, even maybe 5 sometimes, and just offensively as well, using his length and size on smaller defenders, because a lot of times they like to play small against us and stuff like that. So this just having another big guy on the floor like that is real beneficial for us.
Joe?
Another DeAndre question. What do you think is possible when you take what you guys already have and you add someone like him into the mix? And did you, whatever you think might be possible, did you see any of it tonight in the very small sample size?
I mean, what's possible is championship. I feel like we have that caliber of team, and we're on that track right now, and so that's the whole goal. And adding a player like that is just, I feel like it just boosts it even more.
Jeff?
You know, when you get off to a start like that in the early in the game, how do you not let your guard down and think we already have this?
I feel like we've been facing that all year. a lot of times we get out to good starts, and I feel like we just have conversations about it a lot, and just try not to get complacent and be lackadaisical as the game goes on, because we got off to such a hot start, and we're really just playing to play playoff basketball later. So taking plays off and stuff like that, you can't get accustomed to. So later we won't build those habits.
Kenny talked a lot about how utilizing different defensive adjustments throughout the season can help prepare you for a playoff environment and throwing those different things out in that kind of setting. When you guys continuously use different things, does it help or hurt, or how does it throw you off, or does it help you kind of put yourself in a mindset for playoffs and utilizing them in different spaces?
I think it helps us, especially right now. We got time, so might as well try different things and see if we're good or not good at them. And I feel like so far we've tried a few different defenses and offensives that we can definitely get better at, and I feel like it's just with time we'll start adding it more and more, talk about it more and more through film, and learn how we can perfect it.
Kenny also talked a little bit about the communication aspect of it and wanting you and Jared to have a more vocal effort on the sidelines. How do you feel like you can continue to grow that part of your game and finding your voice? That's just talking more. Whatever you see out there, just calling it out. Even if it's not necessarily that important, just calling it out, using your voice, and letting your teammates know you have your back.
Spence?
I was just talking to Kenny just kind of about how you've had some patience this year, maybe more than years past. Just finding that part of it, whether it's on the catch or whether you're attacking, you're still being aggressive, but you're not just trying to barrel through. Like, how have you found that this season, and just kind of that part of your game?
Just watching film. Like you said, I feel like you hit on the nail. Sometimes I'm a little rushed, and just try to go full speed, and just having pace with it, reading the defense first and then attacking. So just watching a lot of film on how I can do that more often.